Hey you all, and welcome back to From Paris to Neacy Eats. I'm Neacy. Thumbnail, let me get this in. And today we're going to be eating breakfast. I have rice, sausage, biscuits. And as you guys can see, this cup says the struggle is real. I might have believed that when I purchased the cup, but I don't believe that now. Because as you can see, I wanted to post this so you guys can see it. It say the will of God will not take you where the grace of God will not protect you. That's most definitely true. But I'm hungry. Let's say grace and let's get it in and we can have a discussion. Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that I'm about to receive. Bless the hands that prepared it, that manufactured it, that it may be nourishing to our bodies. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. So guys, I said I don't believe in it's coffee in here. I made it to iced coffee because I didn't eat it. Which one are you? Comment down below. When it comes down to rice, are you sugar and butter or are you salt and pepper? I'm a salt and pepper personally. And welcome to all of the new people that are seeing this video for the first time. My name is Neacy. I love everything Paris, hence the name. Eiffel Towers, I will visit there one day. And welcome. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you will be notified every time I post a video. And make sure that you like this video. If you enjoyed it, share it with anyone who loves inspiration, food, conversation. I find that mukbangs are therapeutic and so big of a way and inspiring. So I'll get into eating and we'll continue that conversation. I burnt myself. I burnt myself picking up the pan with the biscuits on it. Like I say, I'm a salt and pepper girl when it comes to rice, but I actually seasoned it. I love good food. And these are Tennessee Pride hot sausages. It's reminiscent of the meals that my mom used to cook. This is a meal that she would have cooked. I like my sausage crispy. I said this is reminiscent of a meal that my mom would have cooked. Whew. It's hard to swallow sometimes. It's usually when I'm fixing rice. Excuse me. I'll have to check the seasoning because I like to put a little Cajun seasoning in. My rice is a reminiscence of jambalaya minus the sausages. I like that soulful, sultry taste. I'm a sweet and savory type of person, so I like mixing salt and sweet. But I don't like kettle corn popcorn. That one thing I don't do. I like the butter and salt popcorn. I like strawberry jelly, which from my grocery trip, I see is very expensive now versus grape jelly, but I think it's always been. I'm all over the place. But tomorrow, the 16th, is going to mark a special day for me. I might upload this tomorrow. I might upload it today. I really don't know yet. But it's going to be the 3-year anniversary of my mom's passing. So it makes me very emotional, but I like to continue in her spirit, letting her see me happy and not sad. I miss her. She was my best friend. So it made a difference in my life. And I say that I find mukbangs to be inspirational because I found B Love's life channel. If you don't know her, my first 2 videos was off of her sauce, her Smack Delicious seasoning that she put out, as well as her chili recipe. Goes to my first 2 videos. I found her due to a tribute that she did to Jasper Days, I think it is. He passed away, so she did a seafood boil tribute to him, and her video was recommended to me. And these last 3 years, because her 3 year mark on YouTube is January the 3rd, was very important. It was an important step in my life because it helped me heal by her uploading every day. And sorry, I'm not eating, guys. I could finish all of this. But yeah. Ooh, down goes the earring. I feel like busting loose. Yeah. So that was very therapeutic for me. Just to have someone you know that you can spend every day with and feel like you were a part of them. So I'm very grateful for the Gaskin family because I kind of got adopted into their family by being able to see the things that they do. These are Pillsbury honey butter flaky biscuits. I kind of intermittent fast, so it might be 4 or 5 p.m. in the afternoon, and this is my first meal. I'll continue the conversation after I eat for a bit. I'm humming Always and Forever. That was the song I danced to at my prom. It was an older song. I snuck into somebody. I snuck into the Farragut Chicago, Illinois high school prom, and they were playing that song. Well, they were playing that song, and that made me sneak into their prom. Our prom was at a hotel where multiple high schools were having their prom. The flakes are literally peeling off of the biscuit. I'll get that later. That's my parents' wedding song. Ain't No Stopping Us Now by McFadden and Whitehead. Those lyrics will forever be a part of my life. Hell no anymore, no. That's a good thing. Don't ever let nothing stand in your way. And you guys will get a lot of eating and talking on my videos. Hmm. I used to always say I should have been born in the 70s. I would have been good for it. I just love their music. I'm goofy, if you don't know. I really am. The spicy sausages. That is so good. Let me give myself a minute. I ain't nowhere near done. I'm just choking. So thank you for all of those that wish you could pat me on my back right now. I got nothing but love for you. Am I singing to my food? I don't know. And these earrings are from Express, if you guys wanted to know. I'm trying to get a blister. I'm down to my sausage. I guess the fact that I'm filming in my house, I am so giddy and hummer and silly. I guess that's the things that you do when nobody else is around to entertain you. But your spirit is just like, you gave me some food. I'm hungry. I'm excited. This is good. Everywhere I see you go, 3, 4 times. I'm hearing Crazy in Love in my head. By Beyonce. And maybe food just makes me happy. I don't know. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. I love my sausages crispy. Not burnt. It's juicy, but crispy. I used to always tell my mom, cook it a little. Mm. I miss her. She is a beautiful lady. She was a beautiful mom. Everyone loved her. Even down to the point of when she transitioned. I was in rehabilitation center with her. So she had CNAs. She had registered nurses. And she would go to the hospital sometime and she would come back. But this last time, she went to the hospital and she didn't come back. And we had to come back and pack up her things. The CNA and the nurses cried because she never complained. She was always nice, even though she was going through a lot of pain. And you know, thinking back, you'd be like, I wish I could have given her a hug. But she put her arms around me so I could pick her up and help her. So those were my hugs. And I'll forever love her. I'll forever think about her. It won't be one day where I'm not wishing she was still here with me. And I always miss her. I spent quite a bit of time with her. And she was just a beautiful spirit. I guess I absorbed all that energy when she passed away. I just want to see good in people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not naive. I'll just give you a chance. And probably more chances than others would. That was so good. I'm going to take a little bit of time and digest a little. Sip and talk. So I told you guys, I have a thing for pink. Pink, gold, rose gold, fuchsia. Hence the plate. I just love pink. But my lipstick's gone. The cup says the struggle is real. I said that I don't believe in that. I might have believed in it when I purchased it. It's irritating. I'm not going to want to stay up. I might have believed in that when I purchased it. But I don't believe in that. I believe that everything is plentiful. I believe that whatever we can dream, we can receive. There's no limits. I was up until maybe 6 a.m. this morning. I have trouble sleeping sometimes. So I was able to hear at 5 a.m. there's a broadcast here in Illinois. Steve Harvey does an inspirational 10 minutes from like 5 o'clock until 5:10. And he said that we are one of God's creations, the only of God's creations who are given the freedom of choice. We can choose who we love. We can choose where we live. We can change our mind. And a lot of things are attracted to me. I've always been self-aware. I have known things. I just, I never question why I've known things. But I've had people that come up to me, strangers, telling me personal things about them. And it's ironic because I always have advice. I can always give what they need to help them see through their situation. So even with grief, with me going through what I went through, I met someone who lost one parent, but it was the dominant parent in their life. And she took care of him. She couldn't say goodbye. So he passed when she wasn't there. And our loved ones know that. And I spoke to her. I opened up to her and I let her know how I deal with it. Because losing my mom wasn't easy. People always say you only get one. I appreciated her. I admired her. I uplifted her. I spent most of my time with my mom. So all of her friends say, don't feel bad. You know, your mom always talked about what you bought her, where you took her, what y'all doing. And I value time. So that absolutely, my body rejected her death. Or maybe that was its way of dealing with it. I got sick. I couldn't sleep. I cried for hours. I had a friend, Keisha, that I might have texted when my mom passed away, and she called me and we talked until I was able to kind of go to sleep a little bit. And I needed that. So it's always said, and I've always heard, that they say things in life don't happen to you, they happen for you. This made me stronger. It made me stronger. I'm still completely empathetic like I was before. So it just made me a different type of woman, should I say. I look at things different. I'm really inspired just in helping people. And a lot of you actually might have come here from B Loves Life sharing my video on her page. So I appreciate that. They always say that success isn't singular. You should want to help others succeed. They say that what is success without someone to share it with? I'm not perfect. So if I stumble over my words, like I'm Neacy. Sorry. But I want to inspire you guys as well as eat with you. So always remember that anything you want, you can have. Absolutely anything. Anything that you can work hard for, that you go full-fledged, wholeheartedly, like putting everything in you behind it, you'll get it. It may take time to come. It may take time to get. You may hit some bumps in the road. You may have to change and alter things, but that's a part of growth. You shouldn't be the same way this year that you were 5 years ago. You shouldn't be the same this year that you were in 2019. And I know that growth is everything because I had to grow. I've had YouTube channels from 8 years ago. I didn't really understand YouTube back then. I was mostly uploading like comedians that would come to my church and things of that nature, or speakers that we would have. And had I known what this is, I'm a personal relations person. I'm very comfortable around strangers. So if you guys see me and you're a subscriber, say hi. You know, I'll always stop and chat with you. I would absolutely love that. But I want to, I said it, I think, in my video, my chili mukbang, that I want to make a difference. It's a song by Beyonce that says, I was here. And listening to that makes me cry because I want to make an impact. I always feel that when I'm with a person, because what do you call it? Spending time with people is my love language. So when even if it takes me, us texting communication, us on the phone talking, us going out to lunch and being there till they clear the other tables, those type of experiences I value. I value people as a whole. So I always feel like when I'm with you, you get all my attention. Unless it's an emergency, I'm not looking at my phone. I'm completely valued to you, whoever's in front of me. So I guess that's why it's easy for me to talk to you guys, because I value this. I value this type of communication. But I have so much to offer. Even if it's just my intellect of, showing you guys and helping you guys understand how to deal with different things, how to grieve, how to grow, how to accept change. For the first time in my life, I'm okay with change. I accept change. Change comes easy to me because I know what's coming for me. And because I know what's coming for me, it makes what I had easier. I was always the type that I would give you a shirt off my back. But I learned through other people that you have to, what's the word? Look before you leap, basically. So my twin sister, she's my sounding board. She's more practical, logical. So yeah, that's that. But I just absolutely appreciate each and every one of you that watch this video. I hope that I can inspire you in some way. And most of my cups, if you go watch, I have a beauty channel as well. It's from Paris to Neacy, and Neacy is spelled the same way it's spelled here, Neacy, with love. I got my tagline for exiting my videos off of a cup. And I actually have the cup here. It is Wake, Pray, Slay. So I am the type, and you probably can tell from the things I look at, I attract these type of things. I believe in all of this good. And I knew since being a child, all of the beautiful things that would be a part of my life. I attract beautiful people. I attract beautiful spirits. I like being upbeat and happy. Things aren't always going to be perfect. And I do realize that. Things are not always going to be perfect. But everything happens for you, not to you. Everything is helping you become who you need to be. It was always a prayer that would say, I'm not who I should be, but I'm glad I'm not who I used to be. You work towards who you are to become. You never stop growing, just like you never stop aging. Time moves forward. It's constant. And those are the things that most people have to know. Everybody's going to be down and out at some point in their life. Whether it's you have all the money in the world, but you're lonely, or you're broke, but happy. Things change, and life is circular. We'll all go through either growing up poor or, being in an instance where you're trying to budget, struggle. And like I said, I don't actually even look at this cup anymore. to be like, oh, this is something that I relate to. I don't. The struggle is not real. Abundance is real. Abundance is something that if you stay faithful, it's something you can have. It's something that you can obtain. It's always taught that if the wealth of the world belongs to the Creator, then why do you believe that suffrage is something that you should have? It's not true, because money floats all around us. Our parents have it, or our grandparents have it, or our neighbors have it, or our children have it. Like, this is the first time in maybe history where children can help a parent's circumstance. You know, I just wish I had the opportunity. I had the I wasn't so afraid to put myself out there, should I say. I would say the struggle's not real because I worked a corporate job for 12 years. I had a brain injury walking into work that changed my whole life. And it affects my memory, my thought, my recollection, things of that nature. More short-term issues than long-term, but I didn't let it define me. It emotionally put me in a place where I had to learn a new me, a new normal. Me and my friend Leroy always talks about a new normal. It's okay for a new normal. You go from an apartment to a house. When people get older, they go from a house to a condo. Like, you're always going to be growing and shrinking in life. We gain weight, we lose weight. We get more, we have less. Acquisition is not what life is about. Happiness is. You can have a car, an apartment, a house, the kids, the Chanels, the Pradas. You can have all of that, but it doesn't equate happiness. So a lot of wealthy people, or should I say a lot of rich people that are happy. Wealth is something I think that's spiritually satisfying state of acquisition. And I always said that I'd rather be wealthy than rich, because I see those two as being different. I think wealth is this exponential opportunity. And that's where my life and it's where I'm affirming to. I'm finally getting to a point that I spoke about my whole life. I was always like, I'm going to be wealthy someday. I always had the apartment, the car, the clothes, the purses, the makeup, the shoes. But wealth is not only financial, it's also emotional. I put wealth as financial happiness. That's what I consider wealth. Being able to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, at any time. It comes easy. You still have to work. You still have to put yourself out there. You still have to do whatever you need to do to get the ball rolling, to get to where you need to be. But this is my first step in that direction of being my own brand. I couldn't be put in a box, and I absolutely love that, because I love makeup, I love fashion, I love jewelry, I love skincare, I love talking, obviously. But my friends will tell you, this has always been me. It is me, it's been me. So, I'm a person, and I pray that never changes about me, but I am a what you see is what you get kind of person. And if you ever take me out of context, I can communicate, but people always say they don't want to be on my bad side. I can love you with the wealth of my heart, and also have you loved from afar. I can pray for you. I can say, I wish you the best in life. I have no hard feelings. I'm that type of person. If you hurt me, I'm human. If I'm able to, if I'm able to allow you still to be close to me, you can. But you don't want to burn that bridge. Enough about that. Let's get back to happiness. So, in 2020, I challenge all of you to aspire to be greater than you were last year. Put down in the comments below, what did you resolve to do this year? What in your mind was the most important thing for you to try to change? And it's okay if we make mistakes. It's okay if your goal is to lose weight and you break your diet. Start over tomorrow. Never stop growing, never stop changing. Don't give up. Every day is a new try until we die. You have all these opportunities to continue to be in that place where opportunities will come to you. I'm getting full. I ate quite a bit of this. I'm greedy. But this is probably the only thing I'll eat today. And I'll get back to doing some work. Get back to some visions I'm working on. But, yeah, guys, I hope if you made it to the end of this video, comment down below the struggle is not real. That way I'll know that you made it to the end. Because no matter where you are right now, you have 340-ish, 350 more days. Actually, 350 exactly. More days. No, it's leap year. 360, 351 days to go for what you want. I'm a Pisces, so my birthday is March 11th. We are known to be dreamers. I don't ever want to stop dreaming. I want to always believe in the good and magic, and I believe in the universe. The universe has created so many beautiful things, and we continue to be amazed not only by science, technology, nature. We have, what do they call it? They've learned to cross-mingle flowers. My favorite flower is a pink lily. It has a specific name, but I love lilies, specifically the pink ones. They're a beautiful flower. Dreaming. We want to remember that nothing beats a dream but a try. I saw today by Dr. Alexis, Alexis, here on YouTube. It said, don't quit. And if you take the N and the T off of don't, it says do. If you take the Q and the U off of quit, it says it. See past the don't quit and do it. Do it for you. Do it for your kids if you have kids. Do it for your parents if you don't. Do it for your loved one. Do it for your spouse. Everyone in life has somebody looking at them. You succeed for them. You achieve for them. You be the best you for them as well. Don't ever think that, it's I'm so passionate about this. If you go, look up the Don't Quit poem. It tells you that most of the time that you quit right before change was going to happen. It's funny because when things get the hardest, you're almost there. Your muscles, when they start to get the sorest, when they start to get the weakest, when they start to tremble, they're altering, they're changing. Those weights you thought you couldn't pick up, it's that last rep just can't come fast enough. That's when you're pushing beyond what you believe into what you can achieve. Let's say it again. You're pushing beyond what you believe into what you can achieve. Achieve your goals. Share with me. I'm happy to see others achieve, because when we achieve and we succeed, we bring others with us. When we start companies, we hire employees. So we always make it possible for others to prosper and for them to have a better life, because we're capable of having a better life. So don't forget to, if you get to the top of the mountain, reach your hand down to help somebody up. If you get over the wall, straddle the wall and reach up and pull somebody else up with you. They always say that when you're wanting to diet, get a partner, because you're not always going to be strong. You're going to get weak sometime. But at the time that you're weak, your partner is going to be strong for you. And that's the best thing about relationships and marriages. When support is there, sky's the limit. Anything you want to achieve, you can, because you got somebody that's willing to help pick you up when you can't continue on. Or just give you that nudge, just like, come on, baby, you got it. You got this. You ever, as a child, especially science fair projects, you remember going into the science fair projects? That's kind of the first time that you ever start to deal with speaking. You are nervous, you're scared, because you're going to have all these people looking at you. And your mom said, you got this. When you get to take a test, if you're a horrible test taker, you always hear from someone, you got this. When you study, when you put the time in, when you work hard, even if you don't get it the first time, keep trying, you'll get it. But you guys, I'm not going to keep you long, because I want you to come back to the next video. But I hope this helps somebody. Somebody needs to hear this. So I hope you heard what you needed to hear. Not to quit in 2020. It's a new decade. It's a new time. It's a new you. Try something you never did before. And remember, everybody, I always like to say at the end of my videos, wait, pray, and slay every day. And I look forward to you guys coming back to my next video. Make sure that you subscribe, you like this video, share with anyone that just needs that push to don't quit so they can do it. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.